Guess what time it is? It's time for that midnight sun to set on the land. That's all I got, guys. We're gonna play Marvel Midnight Suns. This is actually a surprisingly great game. I love this game, honestly. So far, I'm quite enjoying it. If you see, now I actually didn't really know jack shit about this, and they made it free on the FreeGame Launcher for a week. So I picked it up there, and I'd actually heard a lot of good things about it. I think the Besties podcast, it said some good things about it, and other things I'd been skimming Reddit or whatever. Had just basically framed this up as like a good game. Like nobody was saying anything bad about it. It kind of looks, and what very little I saw before in videos, it looked good, like interesting. Now I didn't know anything about it. People are calling it a card game. Now for sure it's mechanically a card game, undeniably. But it really plays a lot more like a tactics game, and you're playing out your moves and your actions using card systems like Hearthstone or Gwent. I actually didn't play Gwent. I have no idea how Gwent plays, except for in Witcher 3, so I never understood Gwent at all. But you know what I mean. You play out your basic hero actions as cards, but really it feels, if you're a tactics fan, it still feels a ton like a tactics game. One of the things I very much like about the system they have here, very surprising and was unique, is that, mildly unique, is that you play your cards, right? You know, you play a character's ability. You have the 3 characters on the field or whatever. You play one of their cards, which plays their abilities, plays one of their actions, excuse me. And what happens is the card move, moves your character in the playing field. So you're still getting these tactics elements. You're playing your moves out with a card system, cards in your hand. Mechanically, conceptually, they play out like cards. But you're still moving around a field. You still have various characters, various move sets. There's environmental damage. So they've really done an excellent job gameplay-wise, making this feel like a special thing that's different in a lot of ways. Special thing in the sense that different from card games and tactics games in that they don't tend to have both of those elements, and this one does, and has executed it very well. And on top of that, story-wise and humor-wise, I don't like it. I just don't like Disney, Marvel. I'm sorry, I just put that out there. And this is really trying to attack both. Excuse me, 3. It feels like 3 levels to me, honestly. Which is what Disney's always trying to do. They're trying to hit kids. Disney's a kids company. Fight it all you want, guys. Marvel kids movies now. Kids content. They're all they want everyone to lower down to the kids level. They're also appealing to the teenage level, and that's where the Marvel stuff really should be, teenage young adult level. So that's why they bought Marvel, so they can sell you on that idea that they appeal to tweens when they're really a kids company for sure. And then because of nostalgia, they're inherently attacking the nostalgia and zeitgeist of people my age, right? I love Marvel from pre-Disney days, so inherently they're tickling my funny bone, my nostalgia bone, on that kind of thing. And so having these 3 levels work, right? You're getting my nostalgia callback stuff. That kind of stuff doesn't necessarily work because I'm honestly having a hard time following characters like Lilith being a character that does exist in the Marvel universe but isn't like this in the Marvel universe. It's entirely different. So on that level, it kind of whiffs. And then there's, for me personally, most of the jokes come at the lower kids, Disney kids level. And I kind of really don't like that shit. But it's no worse than an 80s Saturday morning cartoon, which I grew up on. So I wouldn't really call it bad. The dramatic moments. Now, this is where I think is where the game's really kind of coming together as a whole good game. When everyone stops making their little Saturday morning cartoon jokes or trying to pander me with multiple Ghostbusters references, and they hit the dramatic beats and the X-Men stuff, the fucking meat, the potato, the narrative character stuff, that shit works really well. And they have a friendship mechanic. The friendship mechanic doesn't work that well, but once you skip past all the bullshit friendship mechanic shit, you're immediately allowed into real dialogue for some reason. And that shit's great. Like, it's real comic book fanboy stuff. So, without further ado, let's just get to it, huh? This is a good game. Oh, but like I said, it's free till next Thursday. So make sure you go pick it up on the game launcher that gives you free stuff all the time. Otherwise, I wouldn't even fucking refer to it ever on any circumstance. So yeah, definitely go pick this up. Free now. It's a 50 gig download, so make sure you got some space for it. I'm running it off of a standard hard drive too, so you don't need to be on an SSD for it to run fine. Although it does load fairly slow. because I'm on a old school SSD here. Not SSD, excuse me, HDD. But a platter. Good old platter spinning hard drive. But yeah, besides that, it runs great. And even on my, you know, what was it, 2016, late 2016, $800 laptop. So you can probably knock the settings down a bit. I mean, I had to do a lot of stuff to overclock to get this kind of performance out of this fucking thing. But you can probably knock the settings down a bit and still get this game to work on a fairly low-end computer. Oh, it's very visceral too. They did such a good job, like a genuinely great job of, you know, you're playing cards and just watching animations play out. But when you fucking see Captain Marvel super laser blast cosmic fucking energy, even the shit out of two guys with a fucking in a row and they blast against the wall, it's very satisfying. All right, got a little bit of slowdown here. Get my mouse settings fixed up. All right, we gotta find Ilyana. Probably training somewhere in the corner.
Almost.
Talking to me. In case you don't know who this is the caretaker. I'm gonna just go over some of the. Go watch the previous episodes. That's the caretaker. I'm only gonna explain some of the people who are confusing. She's the leader of this. She's the Professor X of this group, basically. The Midnight Suns is a group, basically.
Have you seen?
No.
All right.
Okay, that was a weird interaction. Alright, so here's... This infuriated me last time, because you can buy outfits and swimsuits... God damn it. Wait, find over here? Yeah. You can buy swimsuits and stuff, and then lounge, but watch. This is... Once again, not the swimsuit I bought, god damn it. They make you pay for all that shit. It's very frustrating. You have to pay for lipstick colors. It's crazy, with the in-game currency, of course, but... And to make me pay for lipstick colors and then not change my goddamn swimsuit after I paid for a one piece... That's a little bothersome to me.
Robbie, have you seen magic?
No, but there were some pretty crazy energy flashes coming from the dorms a few minutes ago. It usually means she wants to be left alone. Trust me on that.
Thanks, Robbie.
See that, right? That feels like we were just playing out some of the friendship mechanic, right? That's not the friendship mechanic. That's just story that you get while you walk around the world and do stuff. And then you'll get these moments where you sit down and watch TV with somebody, and that's the formal friendship mechanic, right? But it's literally, they'll say one fucking... I've only seen one of them so far. They said one line, and then it faded to black and ended the friendship mechanic part, and immediately rolled over into a long, proper conversation with interesting dialogue. I'm like, why did you end the friendship? Why didn't we do all this during the friendship mechanic part?
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I feel like a complete idiot. I could not understand why... I've said this in the previous episodes. Why tonally, it's so very odd to me that this game is all like medieval. And medieval oriented and shit like that. And you start off my main character had a fucking medieval armor on and shit. If she came from medieval times or whatever the fuck. And I couldn't make the connection on what sense that made. And I'm just now realizing, because this is all narrative, revolving around stuff, Scarlet Witch and Agatha Harkness did hundreds of years ago. So I guess that's the connecting thread that explains why all of this is playing out in such a medieval fashion, despite being about, like, Captain Marvel. Nothing medieval about Captain Marvel at all. Blade? Nothing medieval about Captain Marvel, guys. I mean, Blade, excuse me. Not very much. I would say, okay, you want to say Japanese medieval, sure.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages.
Does make more sense to
Let
me
me
now.
guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
We will find her. I can feel it.
And just who will find her? Caretaker? The Avengers? Do not try to fool me with your false empathy, Hunter. I know Caretaker will never waste the resources looking for her.
Ileana, just open the portal.
You are like an Avenger. All you do is take. You expect too much.
She got the fucking
Okay.
Avengers number.
I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
You're wondering why I found that so funny. It's because recently I was talking to some, on TikTok or some shit, to some people about, like, what the difference between the Avengers and the X-Men is. And, like, the Avengers, the X-Men, they're exactly what you think they are. If you're in trouble, they're gonna help your ass. The Avengers, someone's gotta make a fucking phone call for the Avengers to show up for you, okay? They ain't showing up. They ain't saving your ass on the street. They ain't Spider-Man. They don't show up until a fucking paperwork gets done. And that just makes them slightly less than good than the X-Men are. Like, the X-Men will fucking save your ass and give your ass a home. You know? Even if your fucking mutant power tears space asunder, they'll give your ass a home. Avengers will shoot your ass back into space.
Then let me explain what's going on. When Hydra isn't preoccupied with world-ending scenarios, they spend a lot of their free time terrorizing the citizens of New York through various low-level operations. It's fairly routine stuff for heroes these days, and worst case, we'll still get some fresh intel in the process. Why don't you check the mirror table and see what we've got on our plate?
The mirror table is your mission. Mirror or whatever. So every time I go to the mirror table, there's only one option. They keep giving me gamma coils, which I don't care about, because I don't know what they do. When you fill your game with fucking microtransactions and all these little systems and shit you want me to buy, it just gets to the point where I look at your rewards, a shimmering icon. It says gamma, something cool, gamma coil, and then I just don't give a shit. Not to mention you put the words, you archetyped it as a common, so I'm literally like, okay, well I'm gonna go on this mission for shit I don't fucking care about. You're telling me not to care about it, it's common. So maybe just don't bring it up. Just don't put the tag on there. Ghost Rider earned a combat bonus from sparring with the Hunter. Add him to the squad to earn a powerful boost at the start of the next mission. I sure will. Who else we got? No choices? It's gotta be those two. Can I, go back, or... Making... Oops. Can I drop? No, she's gotta stay. Okay, she's locked in. So, we have choices here. Oh, look at her. She looks like she looks like Willy Wonka. She's about to do a little dance. Alright, this guy practically is Willy Wonka. Okay, yeah, whatever. Captain Basic over there. Alright, I guess we'll just fucking do what the game told me to do, huh? Combat items. None. Alright. I mean, multiple missions in and have no combat items. I forgot I put the shades on her. That was awesome.
It would actually be faster for me to fly.
So what is stopping you?
The shockwave would shatter most of the glass in my approach path.
Ah, that is not good.
Yeah, you fucked my shades
I'll
up.
try to be
Fuck
considerate.
that. God, I look so fucking... I look like an absolute cop. It's somehow... Look at this. Now, the people who haven't been watching me play Deus Ex Mankind Divided, look how much of a
Heads up,
cop
Hunter.
the Hunter looks like. She looks like less of a cop than Adam fucking Jensen.
Yes?
I want to talk to you.
You have problem?
No. I mean, you're making me walk through hell to get to places, but besides that...
We're sending you straight to the coordinates Captain Marvel identified in New York. Dr. Banner has confirmed that the gamma signatures in the area match those of Faustus's weapon. We need to recover whatever intel we can if we're going to find out exactly what's going on down there.
It's funny that these portals, this little portal world here, looks about as good as the portal world it did in fucking Multiverse of Madness, which was a basic-ass movie. As much as I love Sam Raimi, that movie was kind of mid, and not in a good way. Not mid in a, like, easily watch this on a slow day kind of mid. More like mid in a why am I watching this on a slow day instead of something else. It's more fun mid. Which is weird to say, because there's a lot of fun shit going on in that movie, for sure. Disable the hydrocopter. Target the helicopter. Yeah, you get it.
We saw them till the end.
Well, the end is coming. Certain enemies will grant powerful cards when KO'd. Highlight an enemy with a cursor to see which card they will grant. Okay.
Looks like Captain Marvel was right on the...
Heroes. A single world-ending calamity is never enough to satiate your appetite for destruction. You insist on meddling further, forcing our hand yet again.
Oh, that's just lovely. Faustus has a radio. I'm assuming whatever Hydra is attempting to flee with on that chopper is our target. I suggest we stop it and see for ourselves.
Hail that.
Trying to thin out the herd of minions or whatever. In case you aren't familiar, there's two types of enemy characters. The ones with the health bars are traditional, you know what they are. And these are like minions. They don't have a health bar, you just hit them once and they go down instantly. And that's very much, you know, if you've played Magic the Gathering or various card games with tokens, you know what a token is. They're like token minions or whatever.
One more time.
So this is what I mean by when you play your cards, you're still moving around the environment and your positioning is still relevant.
Third string.
Your position is relevant because of, you know, your various abilities have knockback and yada yada yada. So this ends up doing things that a card game, a paper card game at least, couldn't do. Damage each enemy in a line, discard your hand for 75 damage. That's crazy. But I can't get both of them, so I'm not going to discard my hand. Damage and taunt enemy in a line. Come on. Oh, so close. Can I move her? No, I can't move. I have one more card play. I'm just going to draw some cards. So I have 3 in my hand, so I should draw at least one, or is it going to draw 2 minimum? 1, 2. Okay, so 2 minimum. Okay. Oh. And you can redraw 2 if you don't like what you got. So I'm going to hold on to all photon beams. Just for shits and giggles, we'll redraw this draw card. Whip, yeah, it's lets me move people around the environment. That's very useful, so we're just going to hold on to that.
For the mother!
As ordered.
It's crazy to say for the mother and then hit a woman in her womb with an electric stun baton. That's fucked.
This should help.
I really like the
You don't
reinforcement.
even know what it is you're pursuing. The Gamma Disruptor you so narrowly escaped with in our last encounter was only the beginning.
Show yourself to me, Faustus, and I will open more than your eyes.
Such ferocious spirit. You truly are your mother's child, Hunter.
Oh, yes. Nice.
You asked for it.
See? That has way more visceral feedback
That is one way
than
of
this
making
fucking game
this
should
better.
have. That's crazy. They did a great job on that. So gain binary and 37 block for free. Okay, well I guess I'll do that.
Well, that's exciting.
So now that I'm binary, you can tell that I was non-binary before, and the way you can confirm that is by her haircut. I'm just playing, folks. It's not coming from a place of hate. It's just I'm gonna make fun of everybody because it's making fun of people is fun to me. It's just like a broad hatred I have in my heart, not like a cruel hatred. See if I can get this guy to hit a box. Ah, can move somebody. Could move her and knock somebody into a box. That's a good idea. Or I could just knock this guy into a box. Wait. Ooh, wrong person. I'm an idiot. So you can see the cards tell you which character you're gonna end up playing or making a move from. Just do any direction. I'm gonna use this one.
No mercy for the servants of Baal.
Interesting.
Curious what the meta is for I didn't bother to see if there's multiplayer in this of any kind because it seems like
You
there
are
would
lucky
be.
to still be breathing.
I mean, it's basically a card game in many senses. Redraws and moves. Oh yeah, so I'll show you I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do something cool.
I'm on it.
That's an environmental ability. So on top of your card plays, you can do that kind of stuff. I can still move. I don't know if I can. I don't know how many of those I can actually do at a time. I think it's based off heroism. Heroism in the bottom right corner. There's something called heroism. That's like your mana or something, or is your mana effectively. What does that mean? Huh?
You don't look so tough up close.
Yeah, that's not really what I was going for. What am I doing here? What's this mean? What's this? Why am I being given this light pole to select from? Confused. Oh, I can just... Yeah, right. Well, I still don't understand why the light pole is being highlighted, but you can move as much as you want once you move somebody,
Where
but you
do
can
you think you're
only move one person, so... It's interesting. Anyway, done messing
We
around.
will not fail. You're mine.
Yeah, block is really coming in handy, huh?
But here come their friends.
I don't think facing
Still
actually
The
matters,
last thing
though.
we need is for that pompous buffoon to win today. Stop that chopper, please.
With pleasure.
I forgot what that mechanic does. Delay the helicopter's departure for a turn. Is that necessary? Chain 2, lifesteal, give all drain cards 1 chain and 1 heroism cost. Heal. Alright, well, that's the only thing I can really do right now. So, chain 2, lifesteal.
None will be spared.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Lilith has damned you to hell. We're losing
Shit.
ground. For
Maybe we should have
victory.
attacked the helicopter. That's possible.
You are are not ready.
The helicopter is back in action. Finish it off while we have the chance.
Our loyal soldiers hunt the
Create a
same
drop
punching
with an
bags
increased
you've come
chance to
expect.
KO enemies for
Are
2
they?
turns. What the fuck does that mean?
Somehow these humans, these mere mortals, dare to stand against ye fearsome gods. Possible with mother!
When an enemy is knocked back into a drop, they have a chance to be instantly KO'd. Oh, okay. Instant KO chance goes up as the enemy's health is reduced. Heroes and supervillains cannot be knocked into drops. Okay. Drop is a weird term. Like, I understand contextually that we're dropping them into hell with Ghost Riders. They're going to be drops, though, for... I presume drop just means trap, basically. Anyway. Quick move. 10 damage. It's not very much. Might as well hit the helicopter. Hopefully it won't fucking take off while I'm trying to do this. Knockback. Here we go. There we go. Come on, let this work. Hell yeah. Hell yes, dude. Fuck, get the helicopter, dude. Yeah! That was sick. That was way cooler than it had any right to be. Look, come on. I ran a fucking muscle car into a helicopter as Ghost Rider, dude.
Such arrogance. Our brave soldiers will never allow you.
Oh, shut up already. Take them down.
Didn't somebody else do it, or...? That was fucking great. I can't... I mean, truly... I was about to say I can't believe this is free. I absolutely can believe it's free, because I know what the scam is. Microtransactions. Okay, well, I guess I don't have anything else to do.
We need to pull it together. I've been waiting. There are many left to be judged.
Oh, shit. Nice. This gonna work? Hell yeah. Get him. Get him! That's fucking great!
Like that's the last of them.
Banishing people to hell is
Heads
kind of
to the
hilarious.
Hydra than you will ever comprehend, heroes. This is a minor setback at most.
Well, at least we don't have to listen to you any longer today. I consider that alone a victory.
Yeah, you can see how great this is going to be when you get more characters to mess with and do cool creative combos. That was fucking great.
If Hydra wasn't paying attention before, they are now. Stay sharp.
I ran a demon muscle car into a helicopter, and then banished another man into hell. Come on. That's something. You gotta give it to the Take-Two guys, or whoever developed this. Is that fucking Sabretooth? Hell yeah. And that's like classic Sabretooth, too. We're not getting that wrestler from the first movie. We actually didn't do a horrible job either, I gotta say. He wasn't good, but, you know, it could have been worse. He's no Liev Schreiber, that's for sure. Which was a mind-blowing casting decision that turned out to be perfect. Like, slightly under Heath Ledger, perfect casting for the Joker, kind of. Who would have thought Liev Schreiber would be, like, fucking excellent goddamn, Sabretooth. But there's one part, I can't remember, is he in multiple movies, Sabretooth? Yeah, I think he is, Liev Schreiber, Sabretooth. And there's like a fight scene they have at one point that's just so fucking good. I think it's like outside of a bar in the snow in Canada or some shit. It's fucking great. Also, that intro. You remember, everyone remembers that intro, which Wolverine and Sabretooth together throughout history. It's crazy. Mission rewards are tied to hero levels, so as the hunter gains levels in combat, the rewards offered on future missions will improve. Don't worry about leveling every hero. As the hunter's level increases, any weaker heroes will automatically level up so they don't fall far behind. At higher difficulty levels, all heroes level up faster, granting access to higher rarity rewards sooner.
Feeling a chill, Magic?
You're feeling chill,
You
Dame.
could say that. I've been staring at the night sky.
Those
trying to
glasses are
figure it
awesome.
out.
Figure what out?
You're observant, Hunter. You tell me.
Oh, I do hate riddles, and I'm so tempted to fucking...
I'm not a mind reader, Magic. Speak plain.
You know, Hunter, one of the things I like about you is your intolerance for bull.
Oh, that
even
worked.
from me.
Stop speaking in riddles and just tell me what is on your mind.
What a hard ass.
It is not what's on my mind I'm worried about.
What worries you then?
When I was holding the trans-dimensional door for you back there, I sensed something was at the docks with you. Something dark and familiar.
What did you see, Ileana?
I did not see, I said. I sensed something there. But that's not the only thing I sensed today.
Oh?
Oh?
Something has shifted in Limbo. But I cannot quite put my finger on it.
Oh, it's Limbo.
All I know is that whatever is happening is also strangely familiar to me. And when all you knew was darkness and despair growing up, that warm, fuzzy feeling of familiarity is not just a warning sign, but an alarm bell.
Well, I came from a place of real trauma. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Like, we haven't even seen the dumb jokes yet, but these are the good moments. This is like just the normal, classic pre-Disney Marvel comic shit right here, which is great.
Do you think Limbo is still safe to travel in?
Safe? Hunter, you are the sweetest, most naive demon I have ever met.
I'm a demon?
Limbo has never been safe. It's just no one there would dare assault one of my portals. My presence protects you. All of you.
Okay.
I'd like to be left to my thoughts now, Hunter. I still have a lot of thinking to do, while I try to make sense of what I felt at the docks and the energetic shifts that ripple through Limbo. I will let you know if I do.
Okay. Hey everybody, Magic just said some absolutely gangster shit to me and I don't even know what to make of it. You guys know what she means? I protect you in the Limbo? That's fucking wild. Who says that? Just my presence. A few heroes available to hang out with the hunter at the common room. Engage in a hangout to grow the hunter's friendship with a hero of your choice. This is what I'm talking about, the friendship mechanic. I've only seen it once so far, so hopefully this will be a little bit
someone they
deeper.
just dug up? You look pretty fresh.
Oh, they got a computer gaming system of some sort. What is it? An Xbox? A PlayStation? Huh? Who they sell out to? Can't even tell. It must be a Nintendo Switch or something.
Can't hurt to warm up on Hydra's flunkies. You've got an endless supply of practice dummies to beat on.
Okay, well, don't say that into my titties, dude, you fucking weirdo.
Well, hello there.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you.
Hunter, buddy, talk to me. It's nice of Hydra to provide all these free sparring partners for you. If they were smart, they'd start charging for these sessions. Hydra probably thought they were going to do okay this time, till they ran into you. You keep this up, you're going to be on Hydra's hit list. Not that it really scares anybody. I think we're all on it, actually.
Alright. 3 lines. Is he gonna have a 4th?
It may not always seem like it, but these cleanup operations are important for morale.
Oh.
For us and the people living in New York.
They went the extra mile. How many?
Even the small victories are good for your image. And that's a big deal here in the future.
Alright, we're not gonna push it any further than that. We don't want to ruin it.
After some intense combat, I love to unwind with video games. Clash of Hellions, maybe Warman 3.
Alright, yeah, we're hanging out with this
Ninja
dude.
with a shotgun is a great one.
Alright, what are we doing? We're doing pool lounging, deep conversation, we're playing cards. Okay, we've been playing cards the whole time. Pool lounging with a guy like this. When I look like that, he's not going to look at my eyes the whole time, okay? He's not going to be looking at my hair either, okay? So we're going to have a deep conversation. What an absolute tight ass the hunter is.
Robbie, what was most important to you before you were pulled into this life?
Same thing as after. My little brother Gabe. He may
Just the
be
way
on the
she-
other side of the country, but he's what keeps me going.
She's just standing there like crazy. What are you doing? You fucking Superman?
It must be hard to be so far away from him.
Yeah, it kills me. But if we don't fix this, there won't be a world for him to live in.
Could he stay at the Abbey?
Nah, he doesn't know about any of this. And he needs a lot of routine in his life. The Abbey would be too much. Wish we could do this all day.
I was literally just about to say that's great. I got a legendary swimsuit. Cool. That's ironic to get a swimsuit after I didn't do a swimsuit thing. Anyway, that was about to get really interesting, right? Where we're getting some cool character development. And then the hangout's completed. Now, last time I completed the hangout, and then it immediately swung me into cool character development. So, I don't know. Nope, everyone's gone. Alright, well, that was interesting. I mean, that could have been more, but I did like that.
I'm almost getting used to seeing you on your feet again. Almost.
What is this? Oh, he's below me? He's gonna blow me? Oh, here's this. What the fuck? How does this work? Okay, can't do shit with that yet. Tony.
That is something.
Tony's armor, one of Tony's many Iron Man suits, polished to a high gloss. Though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. It's an interesting element of lore to add to Iron Man's outfit. A tarot card. The star. Nova rises up the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Damn it. What the Open the library door. Is that this? Okay. Did they tell me to do something specific to open the door? Wasn't paying attention. Oh. Frames in the Abbey. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small loss cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. I don't want to fuck with these paintings. I like the paintings. Hey, what the fuck? Should have maybe been paying attention to how I was supposed to open the door. Get away from that thing. Stop with the painting shit.
Good day, Hunter.
Hey, how the hell do I get in the library?
You're a little old for that kind of behavior.
Cluttered.
Curious.
Cluttered table, cluttered with books, some of them older than you, you're quite old. What am I not understanding here? What do you want from me? Yeah, I got no idea. I'm just gonna fucking look it up. Marvel Midnight Suns, how do I open the library door? Oh, the fucking words of power. What is the fucking word of power button? Right, yeah.
The gods are fickle.
Totally forgot about this shit.
I'm glad to see you're getting comfortable with the words of power, Hunter. If you're going to continue our little investigation of the Abbey, they'll be vital to your success.
Investigation?
A side project, but a potentially transformative one. With my blessing, Wanda was working to uncover what may be the most powerful.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing in here?
Standing in the library?
I've given you free rein so you could get back on your feet. But I never thought you'd pull something like this.
What is it you think I am doing, exactly?
Don't be coy. It does not suit you. I told you how hard it's been since we lost Agatha. Instead of letting it rest, you decide to reopen the wound?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, Sarah. I never thought of this place like that.
Of course you didn't. And now, it's done. Why should I ever stand in your way?
That anger wasn't meant for you, dear. You know that, right?
Wait, why do you keep
Don't hold it against
disappearing?
Sarah.
She may try to mask her feelings, but you know she is struggling with what happened. Why are you hiding from her?
Yeah.
For most people, the captivating relationships of their lives are formed over a matter of days and years. Sarah and I spent centuries together exploring this world, fighting the darkness, watching cities and even nations form and then crumble. And yet we persevered together.
You still have not answered my question.
It may be difficult to understand, but she needs this time. Sending Wanda away, sealing the library, that elaborate memorial she conjured up, she didn't waste any time trying to bury what happened.
You are right. I do not understand.
It isn't up to me to reveal myself. It's up to her to accept what happened and allow herself to grieve. When that happens, we'll see each other again, but not before.
That sounds like a crock of shit.
I trust you will do what is right for Sarah. So, what is it you are looking at here?
Yes, we should get back to the real reason I asked you to meet me here. Wanda's journal. The Abbey grounds have a great deal of history. Many of its secrets remain hidden, even after all this time.
Even to you?
Even to me. Wanda had taken to exploring the grounds in search of a strange energy we both sensed. Knowing that Sarah had no intention of waking you to investigate, Wanda felt it was up to her to take your place. Of course, being the clever girl that she is, her notes are written in an ancient, transient cipher that I've only just begun to understand. Have a look at the first entry.
Interesting.
That one is kind of interesting, huh? Agatha's altar. Excerpt from Wanda's journal. I have to restore what I've taken from the altar. The damage I've done can only be reversed when all the elemental rods have been returned.
I'm sure it still seems a bit cryptic, but Wanda was definitely onto something. If you remember my altar, that's where she was conducting her experiments.
An investigation that involves experiments? Why do I feel like you are going to get me into trouble?
Since when has that ever stopped you? Let's meet out at the altar. I'll try to do a better job of explaining from there. Charlie will show you the way if you've forgotten.
That lip curl on her mouth animation was weird. Conquest through Technology and Mysticism. A Manifesto by Dr. Doom. Power and conquest have been my ambitions since early youth. Only a fraction of individuals possess the strength of will to even pursue such destinies. But one must be perfect in both mind and body before a journey of this nature may even begin. My ascent to godhood began with a quest for answers, a means to free my imprisoned mother from Mephisto's grasp in the depths of hell itself. That singular focus opened my mind to the power of arcane sorceries. I concluded that forbidden magics must be combined with disciplined academic study to free my mother's soul and ensure my victory when facing Mephisto. My experiments sought to resolve this conflict, which led me to the regrettable encounter with Reed Richards and the explosion that scarred my flesh. From that point on, Richards and any others who opposed me would face the wrath of Victor Von Doom, reborn from the ashes with the means and technology vastly superior to anything seen before. Now armored and set out to take what is rightly mine, many have sought to topple me from the throne of conquest, yet all have failed. The Fantastic Four, mere playthings for my amusement. Let us consider the Hulk, thought to embody unlimited raw and destructive energy, and yet Hulk fell like all others, unable to withstand my power-armored blows. Even in my infancy as Dr. Doom, I seized the power cosmic and the surface board with ease. Guardians, heroes, whatever they wish to call themselves, a little more than childlike pawns. Even Thanos, self-appointed tyrant of the galaxy, was laid waste by a single blow from Doom's fist. For the record, Thanos did not possess the Infinity Gauntlet at that point, but no matter, he would have been put in his place. Such is the will of Doom. You gotta give him a little might, power, defiant, certainty, forceful will. Caretaker's Journal. My appreciation and adoration for Agatha has left me vulnerable to feelings I have not known for centuries. I want her by my side, and I wish for her to join me for what we will be facing in the coming years. Though I will admit that it may be selfish of me to share these risks, I find myself in the very position I once criticized and judged Lilith for, and it brings me shame. As blood descendants, we were not meant to bring children into this world to love another as she did, as I love Agatha. Was I wrong to judge Lilith so harshly, or am I wrong now? It is hard to face. I have found myself wanting to be with Agatha just as Lilith felt with Gregor and their child. To have a family. To love and be loved by another. Oh. That was good painting to put right there after that. Mythica Zoologica, the Wild Hunt. Though the occurrence of the phenomenon is widely over-reported, there are still well-documented cases of the wild hunt occurring in modern times. If one wishes to hear the hounds Van Wyn, as they course overhead, areas of historic suffering are always an excellent place to start. And as to look upon them is to look upon death itself. Best to wait until a Selenian illumination is at its lowest point. I do not know what Selenian illumination is. I presume something with the moon. The ancestor Chester Hard in 1827. The Blood Dynasty has stood watch for eons. With each generation our blades have run red with the blood of the fallen as we seek to bring about order. Mighty order. No. Only the 9 lords of the Ether Dark stand to challenge the will of the Blood family, and they will never relent. Wow, epic. Fragments of Raw Earth, excerpt from page 211. Hematite is commonly used for grounding and stability, with the lodestone's magnetic qualities were meant to attract good fortune regarding love and relationships. Meteorite, with its association with the celestial realm, can enhance the astral projection and served as an excellent amplifier for dream and spirit journeying. Okay, well, we're learning a lot, guys. We're learning a lot. Like how to use our fucking words of power. What's up, puppy dog? Come back, Charlie! What the fuck? Charlie. Charlie! Charlie! Where you going? You going somewhere, bro? Going on an adventure, dude? Let's go on a doggy adventure in the middle of the night. Hopefully we'll meet the dog master. What the fuck, dude? What do you want me to do with this? Boom! Is that good?
Noble officer guides my hand.
Hell yeah, whatever the fuck this means. 25% bonus resources from pickups. Oh, that's the tightest thing ever, guys. Oh god, more stuff to level up. Arcane levels. The hunter has increased their arcane level, successfully using words of powers, exploring the abbey grounds, and even petting Charlie will grant arcane knowledge, which can increase the hunter's arcane level. At higher arcane levels, the hunter will gain increasingly powerful rewards from the abbey grounds and arcane chests. Cannot fucking wait, guys. Hey, Charlie? Watch it, buddy. Chicken mushroom. Yeah, that's normal. This place is tight. We're gonna go camping or something?
Like most things on the grounds here, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Do you remember the words I taught you as a child?
Trailer hookups?
Are you going to make me say it?
Humor an old, dead woman.
Ugh. Hocus pocus.
Bitch, do they own that? Does Disney own Hocus Pocus IP?
You haven't lost your touch, dear. The words may be simple, but these plinths won't appear for just anyone. Each represents one of the basic elements, their power activated only by the elemental rods they would normally be holding.
And where are the elemental rods now?
Scattered to the wind, unfortunately. A side effect of Wanda's experiments here.
Let me guess.
That's right. I want you to find the missing rods and return them here. Hopefully, as I decipher Wanda's journal, her notes will aid in the search.
But you have not actually told me what the greater purpose is here. What are we doing this for?
All in good time, dear. After what happened with Wanda, I'd rather you take things slowly. In fact, I don't want you overthinking this little project. There's no rush, and you don't have to help if you don't feel like it. But there is one more thing before I head back to the library.
Oh, an evil key.
An arcane key?
I mean, an arcane key.
Just a little something. A token for your efforts so far. The key can be used to open that chest nearby.
Just give me the heebie-jeebies.
Like so many other oddities around here, those chests tend to appear before those who deserve them most. Make yourself that person.
That seems intentionally vague.
Who deserve them?
It's more fun that way, isn't it? I'll be in the library working on the translations if you need me, dear. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm being fucked with. She's fucking with me. Also, she's Agatha Harkness, so of course she's fucking with me. You've collected an arcane key. Arcane keys can open the arcane chest scattered around the abbey and grounds. She just said that. She just... Were you guys playing the game I'm playing? Huh?
Perhaps I should try this somewhere else. The old magic still holds.
Come on, Wolverine. Hunter Green Common Palette. Okay. Arcane chests. Look for arcane chests on the abbey grounds and unlock them with arcane. We know. The higher your arcane level, the more rewards each chest. We get that. Fucking keys open the fucking arcane chest. Are you kidding me? Exploring the Happy Grounds from this point on is optional. It can be done at any time without regard to the main story. When you are ready, return to the quarters and go to sleep each night to start the next day. Okay, so we can explore. We don't have to. But we're gonna. That's what we're gonna do. What the fuck is this? A portal? New haven discovered. The Quiet Trail. Havens. There are numerous havens on the Abbey grounds. Once discovered, a haven can be used for special daytime hangout with the hero where the friendship rewards are increased. Okay, cool. Each haven can only be used once. Okay, less cool. Each hero can only attend a single haven over the course of the game. Also less cool. I guess it does make them special, huh? You're going to have one epic moment with one person at each haven. That is it. No more, no less. So that is kind of supposedly force a substantial, like, make them significant, you would think. But we'll see how significant they feel once I make one happen. So for sure Magic is going to get one of my Haven uses, because she's just fucking cool. I don't know why. There's something about her outfit that just really, like, it's that nostalgic X-Force costume style. Hunter's Journal. That's me. I'm the hunter. July 15th, 1710. So long ago. I don't know why my fucking journal's just sitting here, huh? For hundreds of years. My favorite days are those with Agatha. She even talks more than Sarah sometimes, but it doesn't feel like a drawling lecture. She's always smiling, and her face lights up when she tells me about all of the plants, trees, and mushrooms that we come across. I never thought I would find myself excited to share the healing properties of moonflowers or dryad saddles. Agatha tells me that one day knowing these things will come in handy. But for now, it's just fun to learn. Wanda's Journal, February 22nd, 2020. February 2/22/2020. Interesting. I've said I'm sorry so many times. 2/22/2020. 2/2. I've said I'm sorry so many times. I might as well say it here too. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened out there. Agatha and I train at our altar all the time, but something was different. Somehow this time I lost control. Agatha could have been hurt, and it would have been my fault. Damn, I need to figure this stuff out. Caretaker isn't looking at me the same. Agatha makes it look so easy, and I just make everything harder. We'll find a way to draw the elemental energy back to the altar, and we'll try again. We always do. Yes, somehow I broke the cauldron, too. I wasn't even in the library. Today. So I guess this is before she successfully incinerated Agatha, which I believe is what happened. This is how she died, as Scarlet Witch accidentally killed her during some experiments or something. Wow, okay. So a lot here, huh? So I'm right here, right? Oh, it's fast travel. I'm right here. Agatha's altar. The folly. Ooh, that was fast, huh? Reward is a car, or wait, overdrive serum, combat item, gain heroism equal to the, cost of all heroic cards in your hand free. So finally I got an item to use in battle. What does this mean? Okay, so I don't have that rune yet. Can I fast travel to the Bloodgate? Also, what is the Bloodgate? Is this supposed to take something? What is this? Monster's Cabin. I vaguely remember something about this. About the fucking arcane chest. The Sun Tarot card. Johnny Storm leaps into the sky and blazes bright, showcasing his exceptional power with extreme control. This card represents an abundance of energy, as well as optimism and joy. Can I go in the water? Yep. Looky, splishy splashy. Okay, we can splishy splashy. Alright, alright. Can I slowly walk through the water? Yeah. Can I sneak? Okay, I can't sneak. I sprint through the water. Yes. Okay, well, we've covered the water abilities. Masterworks. You've collected a masterwork. In addition to the paintings already hanging on the Abbey walls, masterworks can be found scattered around the Abbey grounds. Masterworks can be hung in any empty frames inside the Abbey. Dry Barrens. That's what they call your mother. Ayo! I didn't mean that, guys. That wasn't appropriate. You know, I'm gonna edit that out later. I'm gonna edit it out and put it in multiple times later. I'm going to hell. Boom!
The goddess of order approves.
Oh yeah, she does. The goddess of order loves it when you fucking blast the door down. What the fuck? Fire. I can't do that. I used to be able to do that pretty good. That's an old school 90s. Every kid in the 90s could do a Beavis and Butthead. Yep, I just love eating oyster mushrooms right off the evil ground. Wait. And this way.
There are cracks in this wall.
Let's crack that shit up. Like, ow! Nope, that wasn't the one.
She does not see it happening.
Who, Sarah? Caretaker? Hell yeah. Remember when this car smashed that fucking helicopter, dude? That was the fucking shit. I'm not even fucking kidding. That was awesome. I love that. The world famous Quentin Carnival. Don't miss out. Last chance. Final performance. Stunts, games, rides, food, music, and fun. Fun and excitement for all. I don't know if Quentin Carnival is a like reference to something from the universe, from Marvel or something. Not familiar with that. So I was kind of expecting this to be a haven, but I guess not. I'm sure Johnny, or not Johnny, excuse me. Gabriel? What's his name? You know what I'm talking about. Okay, stuck on a log I couldn't see. The allegory of transience of life. Painting, masterwork, apparently. Let's see, where else can I go? Oh, here we go. There's a haven. Oh, I'm totally gonna make out with Wolverine by the creek here. The Babbling Brook. That's funny. I don't often hear the term Babbling Brook, and I made a joke about a Babbling Brook in a description recently. It's funny.
This is which sign?
Glyph scrawled in bone chalk. Its meaning known only to the witch who wrote it. Okay, who the fuck was just hanging out here and doing weird shit? I trust these witches, dude. They're always doing weird shit. Hey, can you not go over the log, superhero? Alright, let's knock out. Let's see if we can find one more haven. Just to get some of these havens going. You know what I mean? You know about them havens. Hey, haven. And I'm almost already tired of looking for one more haven. Also, I'm getting tired of saying haven, honestly. Alright, giving up in a moment. And give up. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Where's my room at? Wait, right. That must be Blade's room. Iron Man. I like how they have big idiot press on him. Hey, what's this? Tarot card of strength, strength. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents the great courage in taking control of one's destiny. Oh, what a Chad. Hey, read it. Caretaker's Journal, August 15th, 1710. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been outbursts. If we cannot control these, I do worry that we may face some unfortunate collateral damage, like Agatha Harkness. It sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel this energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. Blink, blink, bling, you got stuff.
An elemental rod. I should take this back to the altar.
Ember swirl in the cloudy crystal, almost too hot to touch. Its surface glows like liquid fire. Glyphs of smoke resolve and vanish around a core of obsidian glass. Alright, so I gotta find a couple more of these rods to unlock some fucking whatever. There's Ghost Rider's room. That's somebody. Where's my fucking room at? Where am I at? There's straight ahead. Nope. 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 A little confused. Oh, there's my room. Not bad. Not my quarters. I didn't realize what I was doing. Oh, yeah, this is what I want. Change my outfit, please. Please, God, let me change this outfit. Did they take the fucking dog collar off? That's weird. Okay, well, I never even got to see the other one, so what's the point, honestly? Okay, is it on this time? I can have highlights? Wait, where? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, that sucks. There we go, that's what I wanted. I can't even fucking see that. Oh, there we go. That's something. No, I like that. I like fuck with that. No. Combat outfit. Here we go. Unlock this shit. No, don't fuck with that. Alright, I guess that's everything I can really fuck with. I still didn't change this fucking outfit. No, I can't. I don't like this. There we go. Something fucking normal-ish. I don't have enough goddamn gloss. Shit. Alright, whoops.
Hey, Charlie Warly puppy face.
Yeah, give me that tongue, Charlie. I love that demon tongue. Yeah, I love you too, bud. Alright. Gotta go to the library. The library. Yeah, well, now let's do that.
I see you found one of the elemental rods. If you'd like to keep going, you may keep searching for more.
Do I want to keep going? Do I want to find a bunch of fucking rods? fast travel there, right? Where do I take? Damn, how far away is that shit? What the? Oh my god, little meow kitty!
Catch any ghosts today, girl?
10 strength. Talking
Do
to...
not transform on me now.
I'm confused why I got 10 strength.
This does not work. What was Wanda up to here?
Where am I? What is her altar here? Excuse me. No, let's see if that lounging works. Yeah. There we go. Finally got the proper outfit on.
I needed that.
Why did they give me dark balance points? The game looked into my heart and knew and understood that I just wanted to see her naked? Is that what it was? Why did I get dark balance points for lounging? Is it because I'm taking up time or something? There it is. Alright, Agatha, I do not give a shit. Change your mind.
Hello, Hunter.
Where did the words of power come from?
Well, I often call them blessings or gifts of the old gods. The words of power are actually powerful invocations tuned to the unique energies found in descendants of the blood.
And Caretaker used the words as well?
Of course, dear. Sarah used the words of power on the Abbey grounds just as you do today. Many of the areas you encounter that seem receptive to these spells are actually the result of Sarah's frequent undertakings.
After our last battle, what happened to Lilith?
You were in the woods. You and your mother obviously came to blows, but we found no wounds, no evidence of what happened at all. A silent, deathly embrace between mother and child. We had hoped you would both find peace in the next life.
But she's not buried here?
No. We entrusted her to the Knights of Wondergore, the ancient protectors of your ancestral homeland in Transia. I don't think they ever expected to contend with an organization like Hydra, and I doubt Lilith spared any who survived her reawakening.
You said something earlier about the blood.
In a world full of mysteries, the blood have managed to remain even more mysterious than most. They were an ancient race, said to be born of the Elder Gods. As I understand it, they were very strict about maintaining their bloodline. That's probably why you don't hear about them very often. And yet, here you are, one of their direct descendants.
Are there others?
It's quite possible. But even if there are, they might not even know it themselves. Somehow, I take comfort in that.
What they do not know cannot hurt them.
Indeed.
What would Wanda want with your altar?
What can I say? Some people have a curious, adventurous itch that just has to be scratched. I was one of them, and so was Wanda. Caretaker, not so much. But I see it again in you, Hunter.
So you encouraged her exploration?
Of course. Why wouldn't I? What good is being as powerful as we are if we're just going to spend all our time cooped up within these walls? What's the worst that could happen? You got me there, dear.
What do you know about the moon seals?
Presumably forged by the gods themselves, I like to think of a moon seal as both a lock and a key. With the right power, wielded by the right person, the energy of the seal is unleashed, creating a conduit to the Elder Gods.
And I am that right person?
Just another benefit of being descended from the blood. Lucky you, dear.
Okay. Keep doing this stupid rod nonsense. Oh, I gotta go to bed. That's right. Hello. Wonder what this could be. Whatever it is, it's epic. Dramatic. Just save my game real quick. Oh my god. Most amazing thing, probably? Alright, let's save it. Yeah, and then guess what, guys? Stream's over for now. Sorry. That's fucked, but we're about an hour and a half in, and I gotta go back to work. Because you know you gotta feed yourself, pay rent, and all that good shit. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time so much. I do want to say at this point, I feel like the quality of the stream has gotten good enough that I'm probably going to start saying this nonsense. I hate it, but you got to say it. Please like and subscribe. In fact, if you want consistency from me, you're never going to get it. Give up on that. But the best way to get something close to that is to subscribe. That way you can see when I'm online. You can see the live streams at the same time. And feel free to participate in the chat. Make suggestions. I'll do all kinds of wonky shit. I don't care. I'm not so attached to my characters or games or whatever like that I won't do dumb shit. It's fun to me. This is the whole point of this. Also, there's a Patreon, patreon.com/unfather. There's 3 tiers. I'm actually gonna add a couple more. Just make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 tiers, and that's all you gotta pay to get a shout out. There's shout outs on every tier basically. It's just there's different qualities of shout out. You can check that out yourself on the Patreon. There's also a PayPal, paypal.me/42PTS. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate your time. And frankly, I love you more than you love suspense. Sorry for doing this to you guys. See